Good evening. Thanks so much to the Tacoma Athletic Commission and Columbia Bank, especially Lynn Carlson and Mark Blau and Willie Stewart. It was a great honor, very humbling. I'm going to introduce my family. Oh, I want to thank my parents, Art and Carol, for coming. Yesterday was Father's Day, so I'm so happy that they were able to come to this. My oldest son, Aaron, is our baseball player. He now works for Emerald Queen in Human Resources. His wife, Teenie, and kids, Aiden and Abby, are down there. Second son, Aubrey, is the basketball player and head coach now at Lincoln. And his wife, Courtney's down there with new baby Claire. And Courtney's parents, Barbie and Wayne, are over here, and big-time supporters of Lincoln High School. Third son is Ben, and his wife is in labor. Expecting a baby anytime. It's a family award, right? So Ben's our football quarterback, and we tried to cover all the sports. So. And his wife is Laura. And then Austin's our distance runner, and he's a first-year resident in family practice with me at the Puyallup Tribe, and his fiancée, Crystal, over here. And my daughter, Karina, is our volleyball player and golfer. And her boyfriend, Albert, is over here. And most important, my wife, Sherry. She's the one that contributed the tall genes. Everybody asks me, how come my sons are so tall? You have to marry the right woman So I just want to say athletics is a great gift, isn't it? And the thrills and the excitement and the life lessons. Right? Hard work, dedication, that kind of thing. But most importantly, athletics gives us relationships with coaches who've meant a lot to us. And teammates. My high school basketball teammate, John McVeety, is down here. And fellow supporters and fans, my good friends, Dave and Sandy Rogers. We've been going to basketball games for 20 years together there at Lincoln. And our first family fan, Dr. John Rollins, he used to talk to me about Team Shelton 15 years ago at Tacoma General. He's a pulmonologist there. It's these relationships that you build over the years that end up being the most important thing about athletics. I'm going to have Aubrey say a few words too. Thanks so much. It was great.
My dad just wasn't brief enough, so I'm going to speak a little bit longer. I want to speak on behalf of myself and my siblings. My dad just mentioned how important athletics are in building relationships. And as a coach at Lincoln High School, one of the things I always try to do with my players is to create a family-like program, a family-like atmosphere. And there is no better family-like atmosphere than actually playing with your real family. And we have been very fortunate, all of us up on the stage, including my youngest brother, Caleb, who's down in San Diego right now, to have all had the opportunity to play with each other. And I was, in high school, I played with my older brother, Aaron, and with my younger brother, Ben, and I played with Austin and Caleb, and Hoop Fest and men's leagues, and I was able to coach my youngest brother in high school as well. And Karina grew up playing with all the boys, and now she plays more golf with Dad than any of us. And so what I'm trying to say is that, you know, sports is great for building relationships and meeting new people, but for our family, it's been awesome to strengthen our own relationships, and it's been a huge part of our lives. I want to thank my parents. My mother is the best. She's the taskmaster of the family. She made sure we always had our priorities in order. They went something like this. It was faith, family, academics, music, and then sports. She's very proud of the fact that she would always make us do our musical lessons first before we got to go play outside. So thank you, Mom, for all of that. I want to thank my dad for instilling in us a realistic confidence. He always taught us that we could do anything we set our minds to. He, convinced us to believe in ourselves and have confidence. The funny thing is that when we did do amazing things like win state titles in basketball in Lincoln, or win the open division at Hoop Fest, or come back 21 points down against Federal Way and win a district title, he would be celebrating with us and be so excited, the first one on the court to high-five us. And he'd say, how'd you guys do that? It's unbelievable. I never thought you could do that. So I just want to thank my dad for teaching us to believe in ourselves, even if he didn't always do it the same. Thanks, Dad. What's really unique about our family, I just wanted to point out, is that when my parents moved here 30 years ago, and my dad got a job at the Cal Tribe as a medical doctor, they believed in their heart. They wanted to live their life. They wanted to have a mission, and their mission was to live and serve in the community they worked in. And so they bought a house on the east side of Tacoma, and they still live there to this day. They raised all of us on the east side. We went to east side schools, and we all attended Lincoln High School, just like many of you here today. It's pretty cool. And we are very humbled and proud to be a very small part of the incredible positive change that's happening in the Lincoln community. If anybody's been paying attention, Lincoln High School has always been known for their athletics, but now recently we have been getting all kinds of awards and accolades for being one of the top academic schools in the state as well. And we are just very, very proud of all the positive things that are happening in the East Side community, and we're a small representation of that. Again, we want to thank everyone, TAC, Columbia Bank. This is a great event, and you guys have been very kind to our family. So for all the future generations of Sheltons that are coming up and being born perhaps tonight, this is a moment that we'll be looking on for many years to come. Thank you very much.